4 days after my birthday, my mom said, "I want you to know something, my love child. You are my greatest accomplishment. I love you so much, and I will do what I can to fight this. It isn't going to be easy, and I know that it will be hard on the kids too, and I'm counting on you to try and make it a little easier on them. None of it's easy, but I still want you and the kids to, I think she meant have some sort of normalcy that will help me. I love you so much, and I have always been able to count on you, which is why I am so proud of you. We will beat this." Man, I'm not gonna cry or anything. If I do, I'll cut the camera. I was gonna title this something like "Giving Away My Supreme Collection" or "Win My Supreme Collection for $1" or something kind of like clickbaity like that, but I really didn't want anyone that doesn't fuck with me to click this video. I just want this to be a video like to explain what's been going on the last year and a half to people that actually fuck with me. I've explained it briefly. I think I mentioned it one time in a video, like at the beginning or the end, very briefly with no real information, and then I've talked about it like in passing on Instagram, but I've never really talked about it in depth as to like what's going on or what's been going on. Not too long ago, my mother was recently diagnosed with breast cancer, and at the end of this month she actually starts radiation. My mom is the most important person in my life. I'll explain why in a little bit, but when I was growing up, like, I only had my mom. Like, my mom's the only person I've ever had in my entire life, and I could never rely on any other person other than my mom. I'm gonna give you guys some backstory, but basically, I've mentioned this before, but a lot of the money that I make from YouTube, I use to help my parents. Now, I make money from YouTube, so I make money off of spending money, essentially. If I spend X amount of dollars on Supreme, I make money off that video either by reselling product or by that video getting views and then me using those videos to get sponsorships. I've always tried to be transparent about that because I've never wanted someone to come to my video and think that I'm just some rich, spoiled kid that like has his parents buy him everything, because that's never been the case. In fact, when I was a kid, I was actually homeless. Like, I've actually slept outside. Like, I'm literally the definition of coming from nothing and turning it into something. And granted, I would not have any of this if it wasn't for my past military experience, because I would have never had the money to invest in the channel. And honestly, for the first 4 years I did this channel, I never made money. But at the end of the day, this stuff gets fucking expensive, and I would like to do something for my mom that would just cheer her up and like give her something that she's never had before. So for that reason, I decided to start a GoFundMe for my mom to help pay off some of these medical bills, which has not been cheap, because right before my mother got diagnosed with breast cancer, my stepdad actually just beat prostate cancer. So literally within a year and a half, both my parents had to go through chemo and radiation. But I am starting a GoFundMe. I'm gonna leave that linked in the description below. Basically, the reason I was going to kind of have some clickbait title about "Win My Supreme" or blah 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 is because what I'm gonna do is whoever donates the most amount of money, if you leave your @name, everyone that donates that watches this video, you should leave your @name so I know who's donating, but whoever donates the most amount of money and leaves their Instagram @name, I will actually give a Supreme item to. I'll message you on Instagram and I'll just say like, "Yo, what's good? Thank you for your donation, blah, blah, blah." And then try to get your information so I can send you something that, you know, is from me. Also, I'll be picking some other random people to send out random gifts to, whether it be like stickers or Supreme pieces or whatever. If you guys could check out that top link in the description and just, I'd greatly appreciate it. Of course, if you don't feel like donating to this cause, then feel free to donate to some other cause. There are tons of things that you can find on GoFundMe that are worth donating to. And if you donate to another cause and you just put the Star Life and leave your @name, and then I'll try to include that in the giveaway when I pick random winners. Yeah, so getting into the story before it gets dark outside. So I've had to help my mom out a lot this last year. That message was actually something that she sent me because I was actually helping them out prior to her even getting diagnosed with breast cancer, because like I said, right before that, my stepdad was actually diagnosed with prostate cancer, and that was really hard on them financially. They had to burn through their savings, and it was just a really hard time. And that, like, when I first heard the news, that's when I really started taking YouTube serious, and I was like, I just need to get cracking on YouTube. Like, I need to do this, because otherwise I won't even be able to keep doing YouTube videos. And thankfully I was able to do that. Like, even if you guys don't donate, like, you guys need to understand, I'm seriously so fucking thankful to every single one of you that watches the videos, likes the videos, comments on these videos. Like, you guys do not understand when I tell you guys, without you supporting these videos, I would be nothing. I mean that. I literally would be nothing. Oh my god. So, yeah, man, it's just been like a stressful year and a half for me and my family, and not to mention, like, my parents having cancer is honestly, like, that's one aspect to so many other issues that have happened within my family. I think most people, even if they're in my family, they probably won't feel any type of way when I say this, but I just come from a really fucked up family. And I think almost every single person in my family will probably agree with that statement. I've had conversations with almost every single person in my family, and when we talk about family, we usually say, God, our family is fucked up. I can deal with a lot of this shit, but like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, when my mom first told me she got diagnosed, like, oh my God, even thinking about telling you guys this just gives me chills, but like, when my mom first got diagnosed with cancer and she told me, like, I broke down into tears. Like, I didn't know what to do. And like, my first thought, just being real, is like, if she goes, I go. I can't live without my mom. Like, my mom has literally been there for me. Like, it's the only thing I've ever had in my life that's remained constant. Like, the only person, the only thing, like, there's nothing in my life that matters more to me than my mom. The thought of losing her scared the shit out of me. And don't get me wrong, like, things are looking good right now, which is so amazing. And I hope to God that she gets through radiation and everything just works out well and we don't get hit with any surprises. But like, shit's just scary, bro. Like, when you first get told that you could lose your mom, like, that shit's... I just never even thought of it as a possibility. I always looked at my mom as this like invincible figure. So seeing her in this like vulnerable state just killed me. I was still focused on work like I had to be, because obviously, like, if I wasn't making money from YouTube, then I couldn't do YouTube. And if I wasn't making money from YouTube, then I would have no way to help my parents out. And even when it comes to making money from YouTube, like, I've said no to thousands upon thousands of sponsorship deals, and I did that because I knew like I could make a couple $1,000s from the sponsorship, but if I do that, then my subscribers are gonna be mad at me, and then they're not gonna fuck with me, and they're gonna be like, oh, you're fake, blah, 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 and then I'm gonna have to sit here and explain to them this situation. I really didn't even plan on making a video about this until recently, when I did a Yeezy raffle. It raised like a little less than $2,000, and basically what happened was all the money was refunded to everyone that entered the raffle. And the reason for that was because there was a thing that on the site that I was not aware of, where basically they send you an automated email. That email was sent to my spam inbox, but basically you have to either extend the raffle or you have to finish the raffle, otherwise it will automatically return all the money to people within 24 hours. Being that I didn't see that, it returned everyone's money, and I wasn't even aware until people started hitting me up and they were like, yo, like, I just got my money returned, but like, I want to help your mom out, so like, you know, what do I do? After that situation, like, I haven't heard back from them, like, and as far as I know, there's nothing they can do. They tried talking to PayPal, and PayPal originally said no, so they tried escalating it, but basically, after that situation, I just decided to listen to what a lot of people originally told me to do, which was start a GoFundMe. I didn't originally want to do that just because I didn't want it to be something where like people just give me money and I just have no way of like helping them out, which is why I like the idea of a raffle, because then you're at least entering for the chance to win something. Like, you're obviously helping out my mom, but you have the chance to win something as well. And so that's kind of why I decided to do this, where if you comment on the GoFundMe when you donate and you leave your @name, I will just pick random people to send stuff to. I think that's basically everything. Like, I don't want to go into too much detail about shit that's gone on with my brother or my niece or my uncles. Like, if you guys have watched all the videos from day one, some of you guys might know some of this stuff. Also, if you watched my No Jumper interview, you guys might get like a summary of some of those things as well, but I don't really want to like go into detail about all of that shit in a video, and just, it's just a lot, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes on in my family, and I know that people see me unbox a bunch of clothes and they think life is just fucking great, but it's really just not. And it's not a matter of being fake. Like, it's not like I sit there and I pretend like, oh yeah, I'm so happy I got an unboxing. Like, it's nothing like that. Like, it's just me making a video, and I genuinely get happy when I unbox those clothes. The reason I don't let people in on this depressed shit is because I don't want to make content that makes anyone depressed. Like, I just feel personally, right? And I know some YouTubers are like, oh, that's fake as fuck. Like, I show the real. I show when I'm happy and I show when I'm mad. But like, to me, you just don't need to show when you're mad. Everyone gets mad. Everyone knows that people get mad. It's not fake because it's an obvious thing. It's like saying, like, if you don't record yourself breathing, do you breathe? Yes, you breathe. Everyone's human. Everyone gets mad. You don't need to record it. And to me, when you record that, it just kind of perpetuates that cycle. And so that's why, for me personally, I don't like watching depressed ass content. Therefore, I don't create depressed ass content. I don't know, dude. I just don't know what else to do. I just want to do something for my mom. and hopefully you guys donate. If you guys do, seriously, thank you so much. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more on my Instagram as well, so I will leave my Instagram in the comments down below. Not the comments, the description. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, man, that's basically everything. Fuck, I don't know if I went over everything. Honestly, like, I just feel so fucking weird even talking about this, so I'm kind of concerned that I may not have talked about everything. Like I said before, the GoFundMe is in the description down below. It's going to be the top link. When you donate, please leave your Instagram @name. Whoever donates the most and leaves their @name, I will send them something, and then of course I will send other random people stuff as well, whether it be stickers or random little items, maybe pins or maybe a tea, I don't know, whatever. If you do decide to donate, thank you so fucking much. I really appreciate it. If you don't decide to donate, still, thank you so fucking much for even watching this video. At the end of the day, if you watch my videos, like my videos, comment on my videos, like, that still means a lot, because that helps the channel grow, that helps it get some more views, and that eventually helps get me money anyways that I can end up using to provide for my parents. I pay a lot of my parents' bills, but you know what? Honestly, at the end of the fucking day, it's all worth it, because, like I read to you guys, this one text message from my mom, honestly, like, to me, that's worth everything that I've done. Like, that's the most important accomplishment that I've ever had in my life. And like, me and my mom have been through so much shit, bro. Like, when I first got kicked out of the house and I had nowhere to live, like, I remember my mom spent all night looking for me, and she found me, and I was sleeping at this park under like a, it was like under like a little pagoda thing. It rains here a lot in Washington, and me and her just had this like talk, like, and she felt so bad, but she felt trapped, and like, I don't know, man, it's just fucking insane. Me and my mom have literally been through so fucking much together, and so like, after everything that we've been through, the fact that like, me and her are still so close, and I've gotten to the point where mom literally will send me a message saying, "You are my greatest accomplishment." Like, that means the world to me, and there's nothing that I can accomplish past this that will be better than that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't fucking know what else to say. I feel fucking awkward. So, yeah, peace out.